Hello and welcome to everyone listening to this podcast. We're here to answer the most frequently asked questions about the master's degree International Business Engineering. In order to do so, we're joined today by Miss Somsing and Mr. de Lanauze, who are co-director for this degree. Hello, Miss Somsing.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. de Lanauze.
Hello.
Thank you very much for being here with us today. To begin, can I please ask you to introduce yourselves, to tell us a little bit about your role at IAE de Montpellier?
I'm Gilles de Lanauze, and I'm the supervisor of the MIBE program since 2012.
And me, I am Achirapon Somsing. I'm from Thailand, and I just started to help Professor Gilles de Lanauze to be co-supervisor since 2020.
How would you describe the International Business Engineering Master degree in a few words?
I would say that the MIBE program is a 2-year master program in International Management and Business, which has been accredited by EFMD since 2015. It aims at providing theoretical as well as practical knowledge and skills in international business in a very multicultural context. The program includes 2 semesters of courses at IAE of Montpellier. Courses focus on the main fields of management with an international scope, including finance, marketing, HR, strategy, entrepreneurship, and so on. This program proposes 2 specialty options, either international sales or purchasing. And the first year is ended with minimum 3 months of internship. During the second year, students in the program pursue their educational training in a foreign university among several partners of Montpellier University. Finally, the 4th semester is dedicated to professional immersion. Students have to complete a placement in a foreign country for 5 to 6 months, and during those 2 years, students prepare the master's thesis that they defend at the end of the last semester.
Indeed, our program is entirely in English, and the class includes a lot of highly international and multicultural. For example, this year we have about 15 different nationalities, and that come from different backgrounds as well. On the other hand, the program provides students with multiple contacts, experience, and opportunities internationally through lectures, conference, and workshop by international academics and practitioners. Immersion in foreign teaching institutions and multicultural classes and learning and professional immersion experience abroad.
What would be the career opportunities for students who graduate with this master's degree?
In our program, we had both election as sales and purchase. So most of our students can get a job related to either sales or like marketing or purchasing. But also, the program is not only limited to this field of profile, because one of the key of our program is the fact that the students are really international. They can adapt to any culture. So they have a lot of opportunities and skills to work with international perspective. So they can be in human resource, they can be in entrepreneurship, but because we all have this kind of courses in the program as well.
Do you have example about all students that were in these degrees, where they work now?
We have data from our alumni pool, and we have profiles in kind of many different companies. Can be multinational companies as well as small or startups companies. And of course, it can be in France, but most of our alumni are finding jobs and positions abroad.
What student profile are you looking for?
Program is open to English-speaking students who have already completed 3 years of higher education background, or what we call as bachelor program. The profile from scientific backgrounds looking for double competencies in management are also welcome. Students from previous business background looking for international specialization are welcome as well. But as you may imagine that we have a high number of applications, so a selection happens. We mainly base our criteria on the academic results in the previous education background, as well as the motivation of the program and international business. And for non-English applicants, an excellent score in official English proficiency tests, which are like TOEFL, TOEIC, or IELTS, are mandatory. As mentioned earlier, that the class is highly international, so we also expect the candidate to open to the new culture. So if you have international experience, that would be a plus for you.
Because of the high number of applications, we have to do a selection. And this selection is based on the academic results in the previous educational background, but also the motivation for the program and for international business. And also for non-English mother tongue applicants, an excellent score in an official English proficiency test like TOEFL, TOEIC, IELTS, Cambridge. All those kind of tests are admitted and acceptable.
You were talking about language certification. Which one would you rather recommend?
Any of them. For the English test, we accept all tests, provided that they are internationally recognized and renowned.
Does the International Business Engineering degree require a work-study contract or just an internship?
It cannot be done under work and study contract because of the timing. Because students during the program will have to be absent from the national territory or from France. It would be comfortable for a company to hire them under this kind of contract, but not matching the conditions for the degree.
What do you mean about international motivation or international project?
We have to understand what is your project and how this project is related to international. Can be based on previous experiences, can be based on strong motivation and patience. It's good if you can show that previously you have gone through international experience, visiting foreign countries, but not only from a touristical point of view, and more and try to show what are your links and what is your true appetence for foreign cultures and practices. Also, I would say that in your motivation letter, what is important is that you also consider what you can bring, you personally, to the program and to the class.
As you have said that we also expect to know why we need to have you as one of the members that are limited places in our class. What the other student will gain from you. For example, it might be because you have coming from a scientific background, engineering, or because you have a lot of international experience. You have been working in marketing before as your internship in a bachelor degree, for example. And this would be also the other point that we can take into consideration.
You were saying that you would consider the applications of students coming from scientific or marketing backgrounds. What other backgrounds would you consider?
Any kind of background, provided that you have validated a successful 3 higher education background. Can be in scientific, hard science background, but can be also from history, from journalism, from HR, from other soft sciences backgrounds.
Like, for example, this year I think we have a student from philosophy, we have a student from law, yes, we have a student from biology, we also have a student from language.
From which country are coming your students?
Actually, this is a good question because we have very multicultural classes. More than half the class is usually coming from non-French countries, which makes the class very multicultural with almost 20 different nationalities in the class. So you are going to meet a lot of people from all around the world applying and enrolling in the program.
Do you rather select foreign students applicants?
You mean rather than French?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. The aim of it is to have a multicultural class, but every profile is welcome independently of the national status.
I understood that international business engineering students must be willing to move abroad for 1 semester. What are the foreign universities which have partnerships with IAE Montpellier, and would you recommend a destination in particular?
Actually, all students have to go on a mobility semester. During the 3rd semester of the program, they have to decide where they want to go among a number of partner universities. We have more than 70 universities partnering with the IAE in more than 50 European, American or Asian countries. And the students choose their destination for their mobility semester according to their individual wishes and their career objectives. We absolutely want them to be happy with their destination, and usually students go where they really want to, and usually in their first or second wish.
And also we evaluate whether the objective of the course and the contents of the course match with the requirements of the program or not.
When students go abroad, does they have to pay institution fees?
The answer is no. Because we have agreement with the partner university, our students can go and get the education there without paying any tuition fees at the host university for the semester of mobility. Of course, it can involve additional budget, accommodation there for the transport, but this is a budget of everyday spending. But it will depend on the country. In some country, the level of life is higher. In some other country, it's lower than in your national country. So this is a choice, and it can be part of the selecting of the country you want to go.
I also would like to add that do not worry for the selection, because we have international officers, Miss Jessie, that is very kind, and she will help you to select the best destination. We also have the feedback from our alumni that had been in different countries, giving a feedback, and they even sent us a video on the life that they have been in that country. And so we have a big choice, and we have a very good support on how you can select the best destination.
Do the students have help for the registration process?
Everything is quite easy. The various steps are the following. First, students have to choose the mobility and then organize the enrollment in the host university. They are helped by the International Relations Office. And then in the second time, they will have to select the courses they want to attend to at the host university.
If a student goes to foreign university, does he have to speak the language of this country or no?
Most of our partners propose courses taught in English. English is a common language for most of our partners. But of course, if, for example, you want to go in Spanish-speaking country and you are able to attend courses in Spanish, you can.
This degree involves 2 internships, one during the first year and another one during the second year. I have 2 questions about internship. What are the fields and positions that can be considered? And is it possible for students to do their internship abroad?
Concerning the place for the internship, the first year internship can be done anywhere. But for the second year internship, you have to compulsory do it in a foreign country, meaning not in your national country. Regarding the positions, of course, they have to match the focus of the program. And usually you will have missions, tasks, and positions dealing with international management and business. It can be in marketing, finance, HR, whatever, but it has to be related to international business.
Because of the 3rd semester, students need to do their mobility with our partners. It could be also the opportunity for them to find an internship in that country or try another one.
Finding an internship abroad seems harder than finding an internship in your own country. So how do you accompany students in this process? What would you advise them?
Well, actually, at IAE, we have corporate relations, Madame Séré, that will give all the information once the company contact us that they have the job offer. In addition to that, at MIBE program, we also organize alumni meeting each year, where we invite our alumni to talk about the companies and propose some internship in their company. And we also have a group of LinkedIn for our master. When the alumni has their job offer, they can post in the group for our current students.
We also organize workshops in order to help students be prepared to apply through curriculum writing.
An interview workshop.
Yes.
The International Business Engineering degree seems to resemble the MIISS degree. Indeed, both are degrees in international business. What are the differences and similarities between these two degrees?
I would say that the MIISS program is more centered on sales and market intelligence. On the contrary, the MIBE program really focuses on international business context, multiculturalism of the class, and a 2-year full English experience. The first year of the MIISS program is taught in French. The MIBE program is fully taught in English, which is a good asset for non-French speaking students. Students in the MIBE program can specialize either in sales or in purchasing.
And our master is one of the best international master recognized worldwide as is accredited by EFMD.
EFMD is an international accreditation, which means it's a quality label recognized by most international recruiters and international partners.
If you had anything to recommend a future student in international business engineering, what would it be?
Do not hesitate to apply. As soon as you have a motivation for international working context and other cultures, and if you are fluent in English, then do not hesitate and apply to the MIBE.
For me, would be do not hesitate to contact us if you have any further questions. We are really welcome to help you and give you more directions, even to the other program of IAE.
Well, our podcast comes to an end. Thank you very much, Ms. Somsing, Mr. Lanauze, for participating in this FAQ about the IBE Master's degree. Thank you, dear listeners, for your attention. Looking forward to acknowledge your feedback and comments on our social media. You'll be able to find in the description below several links for more information on the degree. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. We wish you a very good day and hopefully we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Goodbye.